Department of Education, who I am not a supporter of, 50% of their employees going to be gone within the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
And in my opinion, Department of Education should be disbanded down to a couple of hundred people who manage to funnel money to the states and ensure that the states use it for education. Education should be a matter of state and local. The federal government has no vested interest other than indoctrination and pulling the strings. They have no interest in being in the education business and should not be. Our test scores.
Yeah, look at the results, right?
Yeah, our test scores are a disaster. And my daughter, who is a teacher, can be happy to tell you of all the hoops that educators have to jump through to get that federal money. There are strings attached to it and have been for decades. It's time to get rid of that garbage. I frankly think the local people can teach much better than what some federal government edict comes up with. Saw a little article last night that gave me a chuckle. Apparently, folks at USAID, AID, United States AID, are wearing out the shredders, getting rid of documents, trying to hide the evidence.
Yeah, what a shot.
So that the guilty can remain free. I got a hint for those folks. All of that stuff is digital, and you can shred the paper if you want, but we can still find the digital evidence. So if I was you, I'd pack my bags for Bimini and get out of this country while you can, because it's likely you're going to be prosecuted. Lee Zeldin. You recall Lee Zeldin became the head of the Environmental Protection Agency.
Neat guy, yeah.
He's a pretty good guy, and the EPA has been running amok for decades. That's one of the places where the Democrats stash their slush fund money. These are also people with overreach that are telling you what kind of light bulb to buy and telling you that you have to have greater and greater efficiency in your appliances, that you can't buy a gas stove. Serious overreach, and under the Democrat regime, they got away with it. Lee Zeldin announced the other day 31, it's called historic actions out of the Obama and Biden administration. He's getting rid of the green new scam, his words, not mine, canceling 400 DEI contracts, 400 in the Environmental Protection Agency. Come on, guys. You guys are way off the path here. Which can result over about a decade in $2 billion worth of savings. That's 9 zeros, Dave. That's pretty big money. I'd love to have that in my wallet.
Well, they're getting billions of dollars that are frauds, and they got to find out where this money went, quite frankly.
They are. I imagine the Department of Justice is busy bunch of beavers right now, working up cases against all the folks. And these are the most egregious cases. We've not gone down to the mundane stuff yet. These are the big headline cases.
Yeah.
And ultimately will be prosecuted. Now, the gears of justice grind along slowly. So I don't expect any immediate return on that investment. But in the long term, give it a year, give it 2 years, you're going to see a bunch of these folks with handcuffs. And I hope they do it the way they did with the Mar-a-Lago raid. Bring in the SWAT team. Drag these folks do a perp walk, and
go
make
to
sure
their homes in Texas, like they did to Zink, Ryan Zink, and knock their door down. The FBI did that to him, and it was phony from the start to the beginning. We're going to have Jeff Zink back up there and see what's going on with him and Robert